Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be an ocean that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
Hello, folks. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Tuesday night. Oh, hold on. There we go. You know, rookie mistake always happens when you're not into the loop of things after taking a week and a half off. Hope everyone had a fantastic New Year's and great start to the new year as well. We have some amazing things coming up this year, guys. Some awesome trips that we are going to be going on, some sightseeing, and a lot of new video content coming out. But before we go any further, guys, I have a few things I would like to say hi to. Some people I'd like to say hi to. We got 24 in the house. Welcome all for being here. We got Meg. Hi, Meg. Thanks for coming in, my dear. We also have Busby's Adventure. We have Blaine. Hello, Blaine. We have Miss Lily. Hello. Thank you for coming in, my friend. In case I didn't say, hi, Busby, because, you know, I got girly brain this morning or this evening. And then we've got the moderator, great supporter, Danny D. Thank you for being in the house tonight. Thank you for always showing your support and wanting to be here with all of us. We also have Miss Michael Ann in the house tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as we're scrolling down a little bit further, we have Camp Maintenance Guy, Troy. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling. Oh, there he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Paul Vines. Hello, Mr. Paul. How are you doing today? Drive carefully. Then we have Captain Jack Scrapper. Hello, sir. Welcome in. Thank you for being here today. Then we have our second cruise recipient, Mr. James Catnese. Hello, Mr. James. I hope all is well. And that's great news to hear about your furnace. I can't wait to see the outcome of things. And I hope you guys get heat and the snowstorm stays away. We also have Mr. Moonlight and Mrs. Moonlight Adventures themselves, Josh and Chastity. Thank you guys all for joining us this evening. And we have Mr. Mobang. Hello, Mr. Mobang. Hope all is going well. Also, great friends Sharon and Gary in the house tonight. Thank you, Sharon and Gary, for joining us. Also, we owe a great big thank you to Amy and Fat Matt from Fat Matt Adventures for that amazing song for Helping Hands for Cruising. Without you guys, that song would never exist. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then we have Mr. Darian. Hello, Mr. Darian. Thank you for joining us this evening. Let's see, let's see. Ooh, chat's a jumping tonight. Sorry, guys, if I sound a little nasally. I kind of am. Hello, Miss Linda. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have our third cruise recipients right here, Kicking It Country, guys. Thank you all, Scott and Amber, for joining. Nice to see you guys. Hope all is well. Let's see, who else do we have in here? Oh, Traveling with Special Abilities. Hello, Miss Lorraine and Miss Rebecca, if you're watching. Thank you guys for joining us. And Mr. Ron Sees America. Hello. Hope all is well in your neck of the woods. See you in a few days. Let's see, who else we have here. Quiet listener. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. When we have Miss Fairy Dust. Hello, Miss Birday. See you in a few days. Yes, guys, if you kind of can see, I am going to be going on another lovely vacay. And we'll have lots of cool experience to bring to you. Some cool things. Guys, I'm going to introduce our panel. And tonight's panel is some dear friends of mine, some special guests. We all hold a purpose in our heart for what we're about to release the big news on. And I have a short video that's like 7 minutes long. We're going to play it first. And after I bring them up, and then we're going to dive right into it and get to what our big news is all about. So without any further ado, hold on 1 minute. Hello, Miss Box Vandy. I hope all is well with you, and I will see you in a few more days. So without any further ado, let me bring up our panel guest tonight. And getting started, we have this man loves to see America. He travels around the world, or the United States, I should say. I don't think he has very many places yet to go, but he's wanting to do it all over again. Please help me welcome Mr. Ron. Hello. How are you?
Oh, hey. Oh, hey, everybody.
I see you're seeing America again, huh?
Yeah, I'm seeing Tucson right now. Tucson, Arizona. Hi,
Cool.
Hi, everybody in the chat. I'm driving, as you can see, so won't be tagging anybody.
Keep your eyes on the road, please, at all times. Yeah. And then we have our very dear friends who I fell in love with on the first group cruise. Very kind of give you a, hey, it's not a boat, it's a ship in the arm, if you say the wrong thing. And if you sit next to Matt, you'll learn a lot about the sea life and what's all underneath that big old boat that big old ship that you're on. See, I did it again. So without any further ado, please help me welcome, guys, Fintastic Cruising, Matt and Kimbra.
Hey. Got to keep your ship together.
Yeah.
Get that ship right.
That's right. That's right. Guys, tonight we have the Armada of moderators on our panel to help us wind in what our big news is going to be all about. Please help.
Oh, I know who this is.
Miss Meg.
Hello. How's everybody?
Hello. Good. How are you?
Good.
We have a few other people that are coming in, and that's Cruising on the High Seas. Hello, Rob. How are you doing? And Raisha is here, and that is Roy and Becky's daughter-in-law. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get started. We're going to jump into this video, and then from there, we are going to let everybody know what our big news is. So, guys, if you have not partaked in the poll up above in your chats, which is going to be right over here somewhere, please do so, because after that, we are going to close it out, and then we are going to make our huge announcement, and you do not want to miss this. So thank you all for being here, and let's get this started. Sure. We're going to start it as soon as I pull it up. Man, I've had technical difficulties all night tonight. What about you guys?
Oh, yes, we've had some. Well, the last few lives we've done, we've had some audio and visual problems.
It's okay. None of us know what we're doing.
Okay.
Meg, press play.
Now. Okay, there we go.
I can't do it from here.
Share. Okay, is this big screened?
Looks like it's big screened.
All righty. Here we go.
Hello, and welcome to Helping Hands for Cruising, guys. Please consider helping. Together, we can help those less fortunate be able to experience a cruise of a lifetime. As you can see, walking through these memories of the first Helping Hands for Cruising trip that we did on the Carnival Horizon back in October, there were lots of memories, great supporters, and amazing friendships made. So sit back and enjoy this, and stay tuned for a special message at the end of this video. Oh yeah, and by the way, we're starting a cruise-a-thon. That's right. Stay tuned for more news.
Darian's goofy. Told you.
This is Donovan. I'm here with Helping Hands for Cruising. Last day of our inaugural cruise, we got to take a wonderful person for their very first cruise who's never been able to see the ocean or anything. And I got to tell you, we've had so much fun. I got to go on land with them at the different ports, and he just had so much fun. And I think he enhanced my version of what cruising is like also. I'd like to say, I think my favorite thing so far in this cruise was having him see the ocean for the first time. And he goes, wow, that's big. And I was like, let me tell you about the colors of the water. And then I tried to talk to him about, imagine all the animal life and the whales and the dolphins and the sharks and turtles all underneath this boat right now. The whole world is underneath us. And to see him just start to think and see a different way of thinking about things, man, it was so great. Later, I heard him repeating some of the things I told him, and man, it just touched my heart so much. So Helping Hands for Cruising, that's what the number 4, helpinghandsforcruising.org. That's a place you can go, you can donate, and you can bring that dream to somebody else. It's so important to give somebody who's been in one place for most of their life and never seen the world, and put them on a place that can inspire them to do so much more that they thought they weren't able to do. So you help me make a dream a reality. And I'll see you on the next one.
Wow. If that's not a statement, I don't know what is.
Yeah, that was a blast. That was a blast, and I think Kenny had a great time. I know he did.
Yeah. You can see the smile on his face.
Yep.
For sure. One of us has feedback.
Yeah,
It's not big. Let's see it.
So hold on, guys. Me.
Now we'll see. Nope, they're still active. How about now?
It's Ron.
It's Ron.
Open. I don't know why.
Is it better now?
This window open. I don't understand why, but I'll go out and come back in.
Alrighty.
All right. Be right back.
Okay. So I don't know. He's got a new vehicle, and he's still trying to work out the kinks a little bit. So
it's not a Toyota Echo, is it?
It might be.
Meg, don't laugh at him.
Hey, we all make it. We all done it. We've all been there. When it's something new, it's new. Guys, Josh is saying howdy to all of us.
Hi, Josh.
Ooh, that sounds a little better. We're not echoey.
Yeah, no more echoes.
Good.
No.
Good.
All right. So that was a true statement piece there at the end. So guys, you all want to know what our big secret is all about. Well, our big secret is it's a group cruise, but it's a different type of group cruise. It's not the group cruise where we all get on a ship. We all spend 5 to 8 days or 14, 16 days with each other, living that cruise life. It's going to be a type of cruise that you're going to be doing for 4 days. This 4 days little cruise is going to be called the Cruise-a-thon that we have all decided to put in. And the biggest part of this Cruise-a-thon and what you see here is you see 4 Helping Hands for Cruising board members sitting in front of you. 5. One isn't currently at work. One would be stepped away. And I didn't know if Miss Lorraine would be up to it or not. And it's my fault for not even asking her. So, I just wanted to let you guys know that we have been given the green light to go ahead and start our next cruise-a-thon. And Miss Meg, go ahead and take it away and tell everybody when it's going to be.
So this cruise-a-thon is going to be from February 9th, starting at 4 p.m. and going until Sunday, February 12th.
At 12 p.m.
Yes.
And those are Eastern time?
Yep, those are all Eastern times. Yep. And we have decided that we aren't going to do the 24-hour live streaming for it. Just because sometimes in the midnight hours, it's hard to fill those slots. So we decided to keep it from 8 o'clock in the morning till 12 o'clock at night, except for Thursday. Thursday starts at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and goes till midnight. So if you would all like to be part of our cruise-a-thon and help us reach our goal, that's right, guys. We set a goal for this cruise-a-thon because we did so well with the KKP project. We decided, Meg and I, to take this as our baby and run with it. Our goal that Meg and I had set is $10,000. We would like to see us get there. It helps put more recipients back on those cruisers. And our goal is to get at least one recipient per month out there on a cruise ship. Did I say it right, Kimbra? Cruise ship? Cruise ship?
Yeah, you said it. It's not a cruise boat.
Cruise boat sounds real weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't fit.
That's right. That's right. So, Matt and Kimbra, talk a little bit about how important it is to have these cruise-a-thons. Like, what does that mean to you?
I mean, if Helping Hands for Cruising is a vehicle for getting people that wouldn't have an opportunity to cruise, the cruise-a-thon is the fuel that allows that vehicle to run. So we need your help to help us be able to fuel this awesome project to get more recipients out there on the ocean to experience cruising and have a wonderful time.
Cool. And then Ron, from your first group cruise that also had a Helping Hands recipient on it, what was your experience with all of that?
Well, first of all, we had the group. In common with each other, and I think we had upwards of 50 YouTubers in that group. And so, first of all, you had all these people who you already know, and so that's fun because you're cruising with friends, and you're experiencing the different things together and having fun and doing the different activities, dances, parties, the shows in the theater, and you got all of that. And at the same time, what you have is a support group around in our case, it was inaugural recipient Ford Man, aka Kenneth Oakes, that was the first recipient, and that was the inaugural cruise that we were on. And so we had a blast hanging out with Kenny, and he got to meet a lot of new not new people to him, but I mean he knows them online, but meet them in person for the first time. And around the cruise we had events around that, and so we had the meetup in Miami the day before the cruise, and we had Kenneth was taken to Disney World by traveling with special abilities, Lorraine and Rebecca, and so that was a special abilities event there. So he also got to do that, and so it was just a blast hanging out with Kenny, and it was we got to go to Aruba and Bonaire, and Kenny had never been on the ocean, as Donovan was saying, so everything about it was new to him, and just see that wonder in his eyes was pretty cool.
Yeah. So if you guys are all wondering how you can get involved, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to put this at the bottom of the screen for all of you as soon as I get to the right section. You guys can email myself or Meg of the date and the time slot that you would like, and we will let you know if that time slot is currently taken, because there are some time slots that are already booked due to some of our board members have a regular live stream there. So they're just going to entail their live stream into the cruise-a-thon. If Miss Meg does not get back to you right away, she is currently going to be gone on vacation. And when she gets back, Meg will be out reaching out to you. As well, I'll have access to the phone myself with my emails on it, but I will also be on vacation and I won't be back until the 26th of January, but I will be able to keep in contact with everybody. I'm going to touch base here after the live stream and get with Meg to see what time zones she has currently available so we can coincide with each other. So that way we're not overlapping with things, and she will also be able to know when and what people are requesting. So that is our next thing to do. And guys, like I said, even if it's, Kenny said it best, if you're not part of this Helping Hands community, you need to head on over to our Facebook page as well as our YouTube side of it and subscribe, stay up to date with everything that's been going on. There's a lot of great testimonials out there from our very first group cruise that we all went on, and the first inaugural Helping Hands for Cruising cruise as well, because it was both. What did Marshall say here? Question: have you considered using
Calendly?
No, Marshall, you'll have to talk to me more about that, just so I can kind of find out what that is all about. I would greatly, inquiring minds would like to know, sir. Just saying. So, yes, Scott, you can most definitely text us because it is easier for you. We know. So, just get a hold of us, and it's important that we reach these goals because we want to put more people on these group cruises. And it would be nice if we could do more than one recipient per cruise. And it would be kind of even cooler if we can get them going around the world. So our biggest goal is to focus and build up this region before we bounce. But guys, this is a great start to my very first huge cruise-a-thon of being a new board member, I should say. I think we can do it. I've got very big confidence in all of us, and I'm happy to get there. Now, on to some very more exciting news. We have coming up our second Helping Hands for Cruising, and also the official Fintastic Cruising group cruise. And I'm going to turn this over to Matt and Kimbra. And Matt and Kimbra, I'm going to go ahead and make you guys big screen, and I'm going to let you talk about it because I know there's cabins still available. I know Kimbra, you are the TA. And I know Meg has, Ron, I'm going to mute you, okay? I know Meg has Kimbra's email address. So Meg, if you can drop that while Kimbra is talking, that would be greatly appreciated. So guys, let's hear from Matt and Kimbra on their upcoming big group cruise that they've got.
Yeah, we are super excited about it. Do you want to
do the commercial?
Oh, well, do we?
I mean, we can just remember it.
Sure. Yes.
So
let's do it.
It's like Crystal said, it's the first official Fintastic Cruising group cruise, and we will have technically four Helping Hands for Cruising recipients on it. But this cruise is going out March 12th through 19th on the Carnival Bride.
Carnival Bride. It's a single ship, just one. It's going out where?
Out of Tampa.
Tampa. Heck yeah.
Where's it going, Matt?
It's going to go to Grand Cayman for a start, which is one of our favorite destinations, followed by Roatan in Honduras, and then
Belize in Belize.
And finally,
Cozumel
in Quintana Roo, Mexico. So it's going to be a really exciting 7-night cruise. We've got a lot of really cool people going on this cruise. You may have heard of Para DJ. I think they're going to be on this cruise with us. But and also, it's like Crystal said, it's the second official Fintastic. It's the first Fintastic group cruise. The second official Helping Hands for Cruising cruise, and we actually have 2 different recipients, which is technically 4 people.
Yeah,
because we have a couple and a couple.
So we have,
which makes it quadruple.
James and Cindy, and then we have Scott and Amber.
Yes, Kicking It Country.
Yes.
And James and Cindy of James Cantonese.
Yes.
And so it's going to be extra special, extra cool. And like Crystal said, there are still cabins available. I don't know for how much longer because it is during spring break because we're crazy. But also it's leaving out of Tampa, which we chose. Look, we chose Tampa because it's where we live. And we actually work at the aquarium, which is literally next to the port. So if you get here the day before and you're on the group cruise, there might be an opportunity to get a personal tour of that aquarium. But also we're going to sail under the Sunshine Skyway Bridge, which is very, very nice. And it's on the Carnival Pride, a favorite ship of so many people. And so we are super stoked, and we would love to have you join us and have fun and help support Helping Hands for Cruising in the Cruise-a-thon.
Yeah, and I know Meg, I cannot talk today.
She's Meg, I'm Matt.
Mag.
Meg. I have an issue with that. Mag, like a magazine.
Okay.
Issue. Okay,
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Oh, issue. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Meg posted the email in the chat. But if you're interested in joining that group cruise, send me an email at fantastictravel@gmail.com and we'll see what we can do. We'll get you hooked up.
Cool. Yes.
Might help if I unmute myself before I try to talk. All right. So guys, yeah, I'm lost for words. You know, there's a lot of great information coming out tonight. Our third great big news is Helping Hands for Cruising is now going across 3 platforms. 3 platforms, you say? Well, let's see. We have Facebook, we have the YouTubes, and what else is a third best great platform to go to? That's right. We're going across Instagram. So guys, Instagram will be set up before February. So for those who have traveled on past cruises, well, on the past cruise with all of us, and we're there for the very first inaugural Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise, or the group cruise, however you'd want to say it, please email me your photos because I will be running the Instagram page, and I would like to use your photos for our followers to help spread the love and joy of what goes on around. So yeah, please get me those photos. And Matt and Kimbra, when you go on this next cruise, start sending them this way.
Cool.
Because that's what it's all about. It's all about building up this fantastic organization and making it the next biggest thing. So, in my eyes. But guys,
by the way, I should say that Meg is also going to be on that cruise. So
yeah,
I didn't mention that. Yeah. So
Meg's gonna be there, and I think isn't Dewey gonna be on that cruise?
Yep,
Dewey
will be there as well.
Yep.
So there's another board member, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And if we hit the lotto, we might be there too.
Maybe.
But we got to hit the lotto first, I think.
What it would take for me to be there with this new expense right here.
Yeah.
Ah.
Are you calling me an expense?
No, I wasn't pointing at you. I was pointing at this.
Oh,
It
okay.
looked like it though, didn't it? It was like,
Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute.
What's new? right there. Can I just read
the vehicle, yeah.
Real weird if your hand showed up.
That would be really weird.
Also, if anybody out there is a crafter or have something cool that maybe you think could also help raise funds for Helping Hands for Cruising, and you would like us to auction it off during our cruise-a-thon, you may get in touch with me on that. I'm really good at doing this auctioning thing, and I would love to get as much money as we can for everything. So
Cool.
can we get the grand surprise announcement? What is going on? What is going to go on Twitter too? Maybe let's work at one platform at a time there, Rob. Because after we do Instagram, I would like to get into the TikTok thing.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
You know, I can take my 16-year-old daughter and she can help us with the TikTok.
That's what we need. We need some very young folks that can interpret TikTok to us.
Yeah.
The TikTok.
Could you imagine us all trying to do a TikTok on a cruise ship?
It calls it tiki-taki.
We might all end up downstairs in the medical ward with like sprained
Yeah, I was gonna
ankles.
Think of the TikTok possibilities in the medical ward.
Yeah. Here's a tongue depressor. What can we do with that? What about the blood pressure cuff?
Right?
So yeah, so those are our big announcements. So guys, like I said, jump in, help out. We love to have you. We love you to be a part of all of this cool thing going on. You know, and if we get the outpour of more people in communities all around, not just one community, but across the board, and there's more people that want to pull a live stream, we may open it up to the 24-hour live streams, just because there's going to be so many of us. And that would be amazing to do. Did you see Michael Ann in there? Oh, she's typing the times. Yep. February 9th from 4 p.m. to 12. Let me actually highlight this right here, guys. So for those of you that are asking, it's February 9th from 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. And then the 10th, 11th, and 12th, it's 8 a.m. to midnight. Now, I will let you know, Thursday night, which is February 9th at 4 p.m., your kickoff to this whole Helping Hands for Cruising is going to be the Down Under Cruisers and RV on the Wayside. They are masterminds. They're top tier people of our board, and they are going to go ahead and sail us away as we do great things.
And they
Also,
promised to control the lighting too with the glare. So
yeah.
Right.
They said,
Yep.
I think they're wearing hats, aren't they, or
I
something
can make
like
those
that?
jokes. So
If it wasn't
By the way,
for Amber-
Sean and Ilana of Down Under Cruisers. Sean is president of Helping Hands for Cruising. Donovan is vice president of Helping Hands for Cruising, RV on the Wayside.
Correct. And Scott, I'm wondering if Amber would just let us do it anyways. I wonder how much money we could get. She would be game for raising any kind of money. And, you know, I'm very excited for your guys' next recipients. James and Cindy themselves and Scott, and you guys are in for a real treat. Just take some Cards Against Humanity and have a card night in the library. You might have to close it down, though, so no kids walk in. However,
yeah, we do.
I can't imagine how red I'd get.
Yeah,
right.
it's like a card game I want to play with people I don't know really, really well, though. I'm afraid.
Yes, Marshall. Yes. Just let me get the okay from the rest of the board, And I'm sure they would not have a problem with this at all. But that's something I can't just say, go ahead and do. We have to ask everybody first. But I don't think there will be a problem.
I don't see, speaking from a board member perspective, I don't see anything wrong with that. He can write whatever he wants, but any information in there, you want to double check any information that you have.
Correct. And the Moonlight Adventures said, if the Moonlight Adventures raises $500 in their live stream, Johnny Bourbon will model his budgie smugglers.
Oh my gosh, the budgie smugglers.
Okay, come on. That
Man,
is
man, what do I do with these people?
I'm just wondering if we could get, who was that singer he had on? If he would
Drake
sing,
McCain.
I wonder if Drake would sing a few songs if they reached that kind of money as well. Maybe push them to the 1,000 mark. You know, ring it all in.
Yeah, what do we get for $1,000?
Right. And you never know. The Golden Girls just might pop up in their see-through bikinis.
Wow.
We'd have to you could pledge about 1,200 and we'll keep our clothes on. Marshall says,
First cruisathon, I ate worms on camera for money, so I don't know what
really?
this time, but maybe Kimberly ate the worms.
Boondocking with Boomer. Is there a third recipient yet? Actually, yes, there is. Our first recipient and our inaugural recipient was Ford Man, aka Kenneth Oakes. Our second recipient is James and Cindy Cantonese. And our third recipient is Kickin' It Country, Scott and Amber. And James and Cindy and Scott and Amber, are all going on the Carnival Pride with Fintastic Traveling or Fintastic Cruising. See, it's been a long day.
We've got too many names.
You got, yeah.
They're going with Matt and Kimbra.
That's right. That's right.
And Miss Meg down in the corner.
That's right.
And you never know. You might see a Crystal in a Tampa just for vacation.
Come on down.
Yeah.
I can do the Bon Voyage way.
Yeah.
It's hard to do, though. I promise you, it's really hard not to get on the ship.
Oh, I know. It's a crew. Yeah, you're right.
Try working next to the ship.
Yeah.
Like we literally pull into work and there's the cruise ship, like shadowing our car.
Oh.
That's how close the aquarium is to the port in Tampa. Like, and then when you go outside for like lunch or something, it's above, it's looming over you. And then
at 4 o'clock, when you're like finishing up your day, you hear the horn, and then you see it sailing away as you're still sitting at your desk
without you.
And let me say that from my own experience, right after the inaugural Helping Hands for Cruising cruise out of Miami, I drove over to Tampa and Matt visited with Matt and Kimber at the Florida Aquarium, and where Matt actually we were given a personal tour. So there's a possibility that if you go with them on their Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise coming up in March, that you may also end up with a personal tour of the Florida Aquarium. And there's nothing like seeing something like that and having someone there who knows what they're looking at, can explain that to you. And it really helped me to understand the animal life they have in that aquarium so much more than I would have if I was just, because I'm lazy. I wouldn't have read all that stuff, and I might have tried to guess what I'm looking at. But with Matt there, it was just a breeze going through there, and I was able to ask Matt whatever questions that came up and get answers for those, and it was real fun. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for that, by the way, Matt. Again,
thank you for those kind words. We enjoy it. We I mean, that's what we do, is we like teaching about marine life. So it's just a bonus for us to do it with new friends. So it was a blast for us as well.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
I see some people that are normally in ours. I see Stacy, and I think I saw Todd in there.
Yeah, Todd's in there.
And cool.
welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Thank you for coming over. I appreciate it. Also, Ron, did I hear you correctly last night when we were talking about this? You said that your first Friday's live stream buddies might all be interested in doing a.
Well, I don't know. Marshall's in there. You might have to
that?
ask him. But Greg is game, and we could have a first Friday special edition. Marshall of Melonomadic Adventures, Greg at Fit for Expedition Fun Seekers, and me over on Seas America. Maybe do a consecutive stretch in there, just like we do on First Fridays Live every first Friday, the first Friday of every month. Maybe during the cruise-a-thon. We'll see if we can get it lined up.
The heat is on there, Marshall. We're just waiting for your answer, and maybe you can give us some ukulele tunes. Just saying. Come on, come to the dock side. You know you want to. Hello, Mr. Griswold Family Vacay. Nice to see you, and I hope to see you on the cruise-a-thon as well, because Danny's full of very good, viable information. He has a lot of knowledge of cruise ships, and he's been on quite a few of his own, and he can be a good insight for all of us as well.
As a matter of fact, he's been on a cruise since that inaugural cruise of Helping Hands in October, so he's a prolific cruiser.
Yep. And so is Blaine, Rayleigh Creative Travels. They are also amazing content creators when it comes to cruising as well.
They've also been on another cruise since then.
Yeah. Yep. And then, hello, Miss Patricia G. Thank you for coming in. So yeah, guys, you will be
Patricia.
hearing this. Sorry, Ron. Didn't mean to be rude.
No, you're not.
So what was I going to say? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So throughout the periods of times that we will be doing our live streams, you guys will hear us say, get ready for the big group cruise. If you have any questions, reach out to any of us. And yes, Scott, I sure am. Reach out to any of us if you have any questions. Also, before this even starts, I want you to know you will not get a total tally of everything. You'll get one at the very beginning of where we start, and you're going to get one at the end of the night. We're not going to do every hour because it will lock up the PayPal account, and we don't want that to happen. So you'll get one at the very beginning, and you'll get one at the very end of the night of how much we've raised each day and where we are at in our goal. So $10,000. Tell your friends, tell your family members, tell your aunts, tell your uncles, tell everybody to hop on these YouTubers and come on in and see what big things are going to happen.
That's exciting.
Big things.
I think Danny's trying to figure out the best way to get a hold of me in that comment. Danny, just Facebook message me is probably the easiest way.
Captain Jack Scrapper says, dang, at Destination Delight, I thought you were going to say NBC. You never know. I have some friends in the news industry, just saying. Can you see it now? DD Delight takes over the news. Wow, my head would get real big. Hey, but I will tell you guys this. If you ever get a chance to go on a cruise, keep your head always on a swivel, especially if you're into this whole big duck thing, because you'll see things that happen to be like this. We're going to pause.
Is that nice?
Can take a drink, and then I will show you what we did.
Okay, this is very, very important. We have something very important to tell you guys. We've been ducked.
Oh, you've been ducked. We've been ducked.
In the library, very top corner shelf. We were standing there talking with Darian. We were talking about cars and everything, and I just happened to look over.
All right.
Yep.
And for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, please meet Ron Apple's son.
Oh,
Apple.
that's you, only because I reached down from the shelf because you're too short. But you're the one that found it, and it was over my shoulder when you found it. It was in a case behind me in the library.
Hey, I might be 5-0, but I can still tussle, mister. Just saying.
Yeah, I saw one. I saw one, a smaller one somewhere on the ship earlier, and there was a lady that was in between me and where the duck was, and I knew the jig was up because she was waiting for a chance because there was somebody in the way between her and the duck, and she was just staring at it like, okay, so there's no way we're either going to fight for it and end up on the floor of the elevator because it was inside the elevator, or I was just going to, let her go ahead and have it.
Yeah. So this was hid behind a huge book in the library on the very top shelf. And for those of you that met me, y'all know I'm only like 5'2", and that's putting me with great tennis shoes on. I could not reach where it was at. And I said to Darian and Ron both, it was like, can I steal one of you guys for a minute? And Ron pipes up and he's like, yeah, why? What's up? I'm like, could you please reach me that duck up there? He's like, you did not. I was like, I did too, and it's mine. So for those of you that don't know, these will be going around the ship, and some of them have tags, and it will tell you where it's from, where you can post yours on. You can have the option of keeping it, which I did, or you can have the option of rehiding it. Now, doesn't mean that this won't be rehid, but it's going to be rehid in a right way. And I hope that Ron and I can be the ones that go and rehide it someday.
Well, and our friend Todd is going to be on this cruise, and Todd is a 3D printer. And so he printed this scuba duck for us because we're big scuba people.
Cool.
And he also printed a towel animal, Reno the dog here. And he said in the comments, I think he had it up there, he's looking forward to hiding ducks and Reno towel animals on our group cruise. So I don't know if it's 3D printed ducks or ducks he's buying, but I'm sure there'll be, and I think he's even made a new and improved model, or he's printing more of them. I think he was working on, but this one's pretty good. Reno's down here sleeping. But anyway, so you might not just find a duck on this cruise. You might find a Reno towel animal, maybe a scuba duck. I don't even know.
Those are cute.
Right? Isn't that cool?
Yes. Very cool. Amazing talent all of our friends have, like you never know who has what out there. So it's a great thing to witness and see. When we did the cabin crawl on our cruise and we went into everybody's different rooms, I thought, man, first of all, I thought we're going into everybody's room on this cabin crawl. There's going to be so many alcoholic drinks. By the time I'm done with the cabin crawl, I'm not going to be able to get my fulfillment of the 15 days of drinking on board. You guys, I was surprised. There wasn't very many alcoholic drinks, and there were goodies, there were snacks, there were you came in our room, you got the homemade keychains, and you went to Michael Ann and Amy's room, you got purple beads from Amy, you got bracelets from Michael Ann with essential oils. Who else gave things away? I'm telling you, when you spend 8 days on a cruise ship with all of your friends, from the moment you get on board to the day you leave, it feels like you just stepped on board the same day you stepped off. Like, it goes by so fast, and it's so much fun. And it was a trip that I would never forget. I still remember it like it was yesterday. And that's,
yeah, was my first cruise, and for all the reasons we've already discussed, it was just great. It was a great experience for me. So if you haven't cruised before and you're able to do that and maybe get on the cruise with Kimbra and Matt, by all means, do it.
See, look at Lorraine's are already ready to go. She hasn't even unpacked yet.
Hi, Lorraine.
So yeah. Blaine said duck hunting on a cruise ship is a serious game with some. And that is true. That is true.
Yep. I mean, that woman that was in the elevator, she spotted it, and she was like a bird dog the whole time until then people moved out of her way. And then as one of them was walking away, she said, "Excuse me, could you reach up there and grab me that and hand me that?" And I'm like, oh, dang, that's what she was looking at. All right.
Right. Marshall said he wants to get on one someday. You want to get on what? A boat? A pontoon?
A boat?
Or do you want to get on a ship?
A cruise boat?
No.
A cruise
Marshall,
boat.
we could send you on the Love Boat.
3D printed ship.
Oh, wow. Is that one also from Todd?
No, this one I did.
I mean, Rob. I mean, oh, okay. Was it Rob that made it?
Todd.
Oh, Todd. Todd. Okay. You got to get the name straight.
Look what Danny said to you. He said, I saw those lines in Ron's window and thought he was parked on a football field. Downset, hike, as we see Ron go flying through the air.
Yeah, I'm at a Walmart parking lot. I got to go in once this is over.
So definitely. I say drop a duck in a public toilet, then sit near the door and see how long it takes for someone to walk out of the restaurant. It would give a whole new meaning of Scuba Steve.
Yeah. That is somebody desperate for a duck right there.
Yeah.
Ruth in there with the duck just to make it really authentic.
Yep. Yuck.
Yuck duck.
And Sharon even said she went ziplining with Ron. That she did.
Yes, she did. That was fun.
You didn't just go with Sharon though, did you?
Yeah, not just with Sharon. I went once with you, I went once with Amy, and once with Sharon. It was fun because I couldn't get enough of it. It was fun.
You like that harness?
Well, once you figure out how to position it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Folks, that brake is tough when you don't position that harness correctly.
Oh yeah. Like dead serious. If you guys get a chance to zip line, if you ever get over back to Aruba or Amber Cove and you guys do get to zip line there, it's what we paid $20 for the whole day, $25 for the whole day.
As many times as you want to go.
Yeah, as many times as you want to go, but it's all about how the harness fits.
It definitely is.
And if you've never zip lined before, don't tell them that because they like to put the fear of God in you and say, oh, this is our first day on the job. And they crank your harness even tighter. And I'm like, okay, where do I hang on? And he's like, just hold right here. I got to the bottom and asked Ron. My knuckles were so white. My face was pale white. And he's like, are you okay? I'm like, my heart feels like it's coming out of my chest. So
yeah, that braking at the bottom can be a little rough.
Oh, Danny D has been on a cruise before. She said that she went on a Disney cruise. So, guys, also, Danny, you had asked me about when you purchased your Helping Hands for Cruising sweatshirt, if I would like a photo of it. And I said, yes, please do so. Also, guys, when you partake in buying any merch from Helping Hands for Cruising, part of their profits go towards Helping Hands for Cruising. Am I correct, Matt and Kimbra?
I think all of the profit goes to Helping Hands for Cruising. Yeah, I mean,
all of it.
Some of it goes to the printing company,
Yeah, so
but
there's the fee that the company itself takes, and then anything extra goes directly to Helping Hands for
Yep.
Cruising.
Okay. So there you guys go. There's another great way to support and also be
Yep.
our walking billboards and get that name out there for everybody as well. And also another amazing way is to share.
Yep. And
Brene,
go ahead.
I got lots of good stories for you, Brene. Come see me when we're in Quartzsite.
So just remember that the whole concept is that people who are who can't do something like that, and then it's an experience. The whole thing is an experience, and it costs a little money to do that, and there's people that would love to be able to have that experience and can't do it. And that's what Helping Hands for Cruising is all about, trying to get those people that would like to experience something like that, but otherwise wouldn't under normal circumstances would never be able to do it. So, everybody kick in and be sure to get the pictures into Crystal of you wearing the Helping Hands for Cruising merch.
Yeah, because that would definitely be going on our Instagram page as well. Marshall says he's trying to find his favorite travel companion this year. For any of those that are available and wanting to find a travel companion, and that particular travel companion is Marshall, please send it to his wingman right down there. Ron,
no, don't say pulling up with Marshall stuff.
Wait, and Greg from Fit for Expedition. Because you got to at least be able to live with them guys for one night, once a month.
Marshall, I offer, but I don't think I'm qualified for what you're looking for.
And Todd said that Kimbra is his 3D printing buddy.
Cool.
Well, guys, we are rounding up the hour. Do you know who is on next, Miss Meg?
What day is it?
Today is Tuesday.
I think next is Ocean Travel at 9 p.m.
Okie dokie. All righty. So, guys, if you're new here and you like to see what you're seeing and you want to see more of it, ring that little subscribe button down there. Turn it from, I think it's red to gray. Hit that notification bell and give us some thumbs up because we both all love it. As most of you guys know, I do have a partner who is in this with us, but she is a high schooler and she doesn't like to be famed a lot. So she does a lot of behind the scenes work with me, picking out photos for our videos. She will do a video with me here and there, but that normally means I got to take her out to dinner or something. But that's a typical kid thing. And you guys all know her as Miss O. She is definitely a blast to have and get to know. We would greatly appreciate that because we are trying to reach our goal by March of 1,000 subscribers. Let's see here. Just finished reading out here. Helping Hands for Cruising. We need to get consider help spread. Yes, Meg is correct. Did you see this, Kimbra? Camp maintenance guy said that his son made a bunch of keychains for the campground and got back the price of their printer.
Wow.
Nice.
So, something to think about.
Cool.
So far, I make cruise ships and D&D walls.
Ron.
Yes.
This is from Troy.
He said, being you're on the board of directors of Helping Hands for Cruising, I'm going to call you and make a suggestion or on giving certain merch away for donations over a certain amount. Do that. Yep.
Please let us know what
Yep.
you're thinking.
Yep.
Inquiring minds would like to know.
Yeah, that's a good idea too. Because we can always benefit from the name of the organization being worn on your shirt or wherever. And I think we have ball caps too as well, right?
I don't know if they're available for the general public. Like we ordered a few with the board, but I don't think they're available on our
Yeah, I think it's just
Okay.
t-shirts, maybe sweatshirts, and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
So
But who
sorry there, Matt. Sorry. So before we close out, we got to go over to the polls. And we want to know what everybody said of what did we do? Okay. I put take over the YouTube, nothing at all, hijack a whole cruise ship, or book a big group cruise. Well, for as much as we all would love to book that big group cruise, which don't ever not second guess that one, because that could happen. I would say it would have been taking over the YouTubes, but 55% of them said that we are booked on a big group cruise together. 24% said we're taking over the YouTube. 11% said nothing at all. And the other 11% said hijack the whole cruise ship. If we could get a whole cruise ship with a bunch of YouTubers and some amazing helping hands for cruising recipients, that would be awesome.
Hey, listen, our group cruise got chartered. Like we were originally going to go in February, but we had to push it back because they chartered our cruise for a whole group that's just that group going on it. It's a nude cruise, so we decided to move ours. But if a nude cruise can do it, why can't Helping Hands for Cruising?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Let's do it. Naked.
Naked?
No, nobody wants to see that. No, never mind.
I need to feel your forehead and see if you're feeling okay.
I just felt it.
Yeah. So Danny dropped the link here, guys. We're going to go ahead and go raid this lovely new channel, and please give them a Destination Delight raid. I greatly would appreciate that. And
cruising.
Yeah, and an HH4C cruising raid. That would be greatly appreciated. And guys, thank you all for coming. And we will all see you next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Matt and Kimber will see you on Friday at
8:30
p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ron doesn't come on till the end of the month, but you never know when he might do a pop-up live.
No, not the end of the month. The first Friday of every month.
Okay. Yes, sir. And Matt,
first Friday.
When do you get to come on?
I might come on with you sometimes.
Not quite there yet.
All right. Fair enough. All righty, guys. Have a great evening, and we will see you all on the next one. Bye, y'all.
Bye, Matt and Kimra. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Yep. Take care.
All right, guys, have a good night. Bye.